quick weekly forecast for Monday 08/09/2025. Alright, so we're on the monthly. The monthly ain't really telling us anything. That we close to this previous monthly high, and if we take it, I'd expect us to continue to the all-time high territory. But if we don't, and then we actually start working to the previous monthly low, then we might put a high, right, for a bit, right, on the monthly, like for a long-term high, basically for a bit. Anyway, on the weekly, we have taken sell side and we have taken buy side. Right, two previous weekly lows and highs basically in 1 week, which normally is a sign of a turning point, but it also could be just because we had heavy manipulation. So I'm just gonna watch out for that. And so far we are good on terms of like we're them really right now. Unless Monday prints, nobody could tell you if we're gonna go higher or lower with certainty, right? Just based on like how this week even started and what last week has done. Because remember, even like these lows is taken, but on ES, relative equal lows still, and even on the lower time frame you can see them. So again, monthly, weekly doesn't really tell us that much that we don't know really. It's just if this happens. So there's a lot of waiting here, right? Daily, kind of the same thing, but we could get levels here to like tell us, okay, if this happens, then we're definitely bullish. If this happens, then we're most likely bearish, etc. Right? For me, I would like the markets to go lower. Two reasons. One, I just like being bearish, so that's not a real good reason. But the second is that we're still below the mean threshold of this order block on a closing basis, and I would not want us to close above it. If we do, this just means this was just an immediate rebalance and we're gonna go higher, go straight to the order block. Then we're gonna take all these highs back to no man's land, all-time high territory. Look for the big figure numbers. I hate that. I actually want us to go lower, right? And shorting is much faster, and it's just better for me, That's one reason. Another place that you want to look at is the CEO of this week, right? So we have two PD arrays basically to look at, especially in closing basis. So for this candle for Monday is basically going to tell us the most probable direction for the week. Expect this, we're going higher. We're going lower. We don't, we're going higher. 8.5 times out of 10, unless they mess around with the PPI and CPI, right? And what would I expect from how the news is stacking? That PPI is first on Wednesday, and then Thursday is CPI, and then we got Friday as well news. That the first 2 days should be kind of accumulation into a Wednesday type of manipulation, and then Thursday, Friday, and a bit of Wednesday like PM to start the distribution type of week. What could also happen is this Monday could just be a large range Monday, and then Tuesday rebalances that, and then Wednesday, Thursday expands, and then so that there's 2 or 3 weekly profiles. I'm not trying to pick any. It's really just what's gonna happen on Monday. So more time, I'm either gonna wait this Monday out, or if I see somewhat clear, then I'll just go in with like half risk for Monday. It's not really worth it, especially that the fact that it's a no news Monday, and they could just go in and just even hit some seek and destroy, right, for no reason. So do I want to be part of that with heavy risk? Most likely not. So I guess we'll find out when I wake up for New York. Anyway, see, that's the main point. So this week there's 2 likely or main scenarios that's gonna happen. Actually, like 95% that this high is gonna get taken, or this low is gonna get taken. as I said again, there's there's only these two price levels that we need to look at on closing basis and in terms of lower time frame to how we behave around them, right? Basically to know what the week is gonna do, right? And nobody could say right now that they're confident on the weekly direction as of yet. And the fact that we opened, right, like Sunday or whatever, and we ran all the way up to generate buy side liquidity, right, without hitting them, but generate buy side liquidity next to them. And it's making it sus. It's making it defo sus. If like I see some I don't know if it's gonna be a London or New York, but a respect of these PD arrays. See, I'm not saying, by the way, it could respect them for the day to just take these lows and then we'll just go for Tuesday and just not like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying this is all be all, but this will definitely offer a trade setup, within today or tomorrow. Right? So if I see something around that and I see some respect and it looks like a turtle soup, I'll take that short for just something low, right? Because it's a low risk state, low probability, not gonna risk heavy. But on a closing basis, it really gives us the narrative of we close above here, then yeah, even though that most likely will probably go below the next days or whatever, the overall, like, the cards are shown, right, for the market. Like, this is what we're gonna do regardless of if we see Tuesday and Wednesday going down. You'll expect the CPI to like push it up or something, right? Basically just wait Monday out if you really want to trade with the risk this week. And Tuesday, also expect it to be some kind of consolidating, looking for liquidity type of day, not real expansion, right? And just wait for the 2 days that are going to be the main expansion days, which was Wednesday and Thursday for CPI, right? And for example, I'm pretty sure this is CPI week. If Monday is like a smaller range like this, then I'm expecting them to do, because Tuesday was CPI, because now it's the date. If Monday's a large range like this, then Tuesday and Wednesday we're gonna mess around, and then for Thursday to go. If Monday is small, then Tuesday is small, then expect Wednesday to like possibly take both Tuesday low and high, or take it slow and get close to its high, or vice versa. And then Thursday will be a very large candle day, right? Very one directional to get to somewhere. If we're still in the middle of range, if we're short, we're most likely going to be down here. But if we're really just going to do one big candle to these highs, take all this buy side liquidity. And yeah, anyway, that's the forecast. And peace.